Everyone's having chaos this morning. Y'all said y'all wanted to see some coats. I'm gonna show you some coats. Welcome back, cookies, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Carolyn Gray, and on this page we talk about all things in and around fashion. Sometimes I take you along for that journey through my entrepreneurial life living here in New York City, because it's a beautiful struggle and I like to share. So come along for the ride. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so you can become a part of the cookie community. Now, I did have a video for today, but I wanted to add a little bit more to it. So I was glad that some of you guys posted under the comments on yesterday's video regarding my what I need to stop buying and what are the exceptions video. So yeah, y'all said y'all wanted to see my coat collection. And this is just one side of the rack. There's two sides. There's two sides. So we're gonna go through it today, and I'll tell you guys a little bit about where I got them from, how they make me feel, how I wear them, blase blase. So the first coat, this was actually a good tip that I got from a friend of mine who works for the brand. Shout out to Tatiana. Canada Goose had their friends and family sale, and she told us if y'all don't pull up and get something, you're gonna regret it. So she put us on the list, me and my friend Lorraine, also my hairstylist, and we got, well, I got 2 coats and some accessories, and she got a few things too. And literally, this is actually a menswear coat. Carlos can fit this. It is a large. It fits pretty big, but you know, it has all the things. It cinches in at the waist. It's so warm. I had a Canada Goose years ago when they first came to New York, and I remember selling it 7 years later in great condition for like cheap. But I got it for cheap because I worked at Atrium at the time and we got a really good deal. But I love this. I do think this is the Coyote First still. I don't think they do it anymore, but it is one of my favorite coats. And this is something like I could literally just wear a sweater underneath it and I'll be toasty. Like I barely ever zip that coat up because it's too hot. The other piece that I got from the same sale, the Canada Goose sale, was this reversible vest. Yes, this is pretty huge. This is a men's. So hear me out. This is a men's vest, yes, and it's like double XL. But I also wanted to feel like a big old marshmallow. I didn't have a white coat at the time, and I felt like, oh my God, if I get the white dirty, I can just flip it to the other side, right? And I feel like it's super warm. This also I wear with like a big old chunky sweater, and I'm good to go. Like literally, Carlos thought it was really funny when I came home with this, but I was like, you don't get it, but I'm fly. It's giving Missy .3. You know, listen, it's cozy, it's warm as hell, and I just feel like having it super oversized is just a statement I wanted to make. Now, you guys have seen this, and we're still having problems with her. You know, this Max Mara cape, you know, the buttons do loosen here at the side, so it could just be an open, just like poncho effect. But I mean, I've had this since the summer because I thrifted it at Beacon's Closet on 13th Street and 5th Avenue, and it was, I think, $200 or $299. And the tags are actually still on it. Yeah, $299. And this is a $1,700 coat. Now, I think the reason why I was so excited was because it cost that much, and I see that it was that price in the store. So I was like, let me jump up on it. But I've had a little bit of trouble putting a look together with this. But I am going to try. You guys have suggested a denim underpiece. And to just see if I could do something with that, or use it with cool toned pieces underneath it. So more to come with this one. Now, y'all seen this, and to be honest, it's kind of been a little warm in New York lately, where I could wear this with like a really thick sweater, but you guys know how much I love this mango leather coat. I've had it for almost a year now. I've ranted and raved about this. It is literally one of my favorite jackets. It's super heavy, it's thick. I can fit other coats, other sweaters underneath it. And I actually did get this in a large because I wanted to make sure I had that oversized effect. So if you do come across these, I'll tag as much as I can below, whatever's still available, because some of these coats are really old or vintage. But I recommend just sizing up if you normally size up in certain things. But this is my favorite. I love this coat. I love this coat or jacket. The next one is, now this one's funny. So this coat is actually from Nasty Gal. It is real lamb. And I love the aesthetic of it. I feel like I really lucked out getting this jacket. It's super cute, super chic. It's perfect for like going out. The only thing is this thing sheds. So I literally take like a regular paddle brush and I brush her before I hit the road so she doesn't get on anybody else. I'm like, girl, you shedding today or not? So I have to prep her and brush her, but she has the buckle at the neck here and then it's a zip. But honestly, this also is something I don't necessarily close either. It is warm, but because there's so much hair so close to the zip, I'm like, I'm not going to fight and struggle with the hair getting caught up in the zipper. It's not going to happen. It's not going to work for me. So I love this coat though. So yeah. And this, if they have some, I feel like they might have something similar, or ASOS might have something similar. Whatever I can find, I'll put it. You know what I'm saying? The next coat, oh my God. I actually got this when I was working with Sandro years ago. This is a short shearling, like a little moto jacket. And I haven't worn this in a really long time. And it's one of those jackets where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm never gonna get rid of this. This is super classy. It's chic. She's that girl. She's that girl. Get into her. But she has like that real like leather inside. There's nothing really, she's not really lined, but it's pretty warm. The only thing about this one is I can only really wear like a thinner sweater underneath it because it doesn't have that much room. I think when I bought it, what size is this? I don't know what size this is. It doesn't even say in here. It used to have, but either way, I think it's a size small, and I wish I had some foresight to just buy like bigger. But at that time, everything that we were doing, this was probably 2014, we were doing everything the size that we were. So, you know, that's what, but now I buy like all of my coats one size up so I can fit sweaters and stuff. And I just like that aesthetic. Now this is one of my good old coats. It's missing a button. It's been missing a button. This is actually from the Frankie shop. I've had this for 2 years, 1 year? I don't know, but I love it. It's super furry, it's super cozy. It's just, and honestly, again, something else that I could just layer a really thick sweater underneath it and I'm good to go. But yeah, she's a fly girl. She's a fly girl. I really dig her. And I feel like it's an unexpected type of coat to have. It does have lining in it, so it doesn't feel itchy. It does feel a little itchy around my neck, but most of the time I'm wearing something that's covering my neck already, so I don't really ever feel that sensation. But yes, she's that girl. I love this jacket. I was trying to find the green version of this, and then I was like, oh, I put it up because I have too many coats in the damn closet, so I didn't want to like overpack it. But this is actually one of the first in the 808 pieces that I started with. It also comes in a dark jade green. And yeah, it's, girl, if y'all don't get all of my shipping boxes are trying to get into the video and I don't appreciate it. But this is, you know, also one of my favorite coats. I think that it's just super smart, super chic. She's a raincoat, but then it's like, you know, it's funny. I feel like a couple brands, even this is wholesale. I did not even design this, but a couple brands after this, when I posted this, when I shared this, they came out with something super similar, especially in the green. But I was like, listen, buy from them because I think they actually put the money into designing and manufacturing. I just pay for the wholesale. It is what it is. That's just how I feel about it. I'm like, go support them before you support this. But I do, I think I have a few more left on the site, in both colors actually. So I'll leave the link below. I'll pop the green color up here too. So yeah, that's, girl, I love coats. So this is actually like a combination, but let me just, because I always leave that sweater underneath this coat, but this coat is like one of those throw-ons that you could just do. It's from Zara. It's in a large. It has great pocket. What's in the pocket here? A receipt from Zara. From Zara. What did I buy? What did I buy? A coat, trousers, t-shirt, waistcoat, bag. And this was February 20th, 2023. I do not recall, but apparently I was there. Anyway, it's navy blue. It's super easy. You don't have to think too hard about something like this. And I typically love, I personally love to be able to like cinch something at the waist, but if I want this to have a little bit more of a warmer layer, I'll throw on this menswear knobby knit from Vince that I got from Neiman's when I was working there, but I think it's like a perfect layering piece and it goes really well with the colors. They're both navy. But yeah, it's one of my favorite throw-ons, and every time I pull it out from storage, I'm like, I love this coat. It's so easy. And then, oh, this one, I came across this Christian Dior coat at Beacons. So yeah, I found this one and I was like, wait, no. And honestly, I never got it authenticated, but this is like, just take a look at that. I think it's pretty official tissue. I got it cleaned right away, and then yeah, I just like rocking it over all black. It's just super chic. I do need to lint roll this baby though. Anyway, but this was like one of my favorite finds, and I think I got this for either $170 or $150 at Beacon. So yeah, sometimes it's a good idea to thrift coats like this, and honestly, they're probably better quality, way more warmer. You know, obviously if they stand the test of time this long, you know, it could be a heirloom piece if you find the right one. I've even found a couple of Burberry coats before through Beacons, but this coat is from Naked, N-A-K-D. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know, Naked, I don't know. But salt and pepper menswear coat. Also something that's super easy just to throw on. It goes with so many different looks. I feel like my dad had something super similar to this coat when I was growing up, so when I saw it, immediately I thought of him, and I was like, yeah. My father and mother both had really impeccable style, and when I look back at like their clothes from back in the day, I'm like, there's sometimes when I'll call my mom and she'll like, oh my god, I had a jacket just like that. Where did you get that? I can't believe you're just innately picking these things. And I literally had these things. I'm like, you had these things, why don't you keep these things? Like you didn't keep nothing. Where that Gucci bag at? So my dad bought her a Gucci bucket bag. Something happened to it. I won't get into details of that. But something happened to the bag, and I replaced the bag I think 2 years ago. And I was like, here, mommy, I know like something crazy happened to your bag. Let me replace it. But yeah, I was like, nah, you should have kept most of these things. But this is I don't know what brand coat this is. I also got this vintage. It is like one of those old school heavy duty canvas raincoats, and I just live for it. I love a good long coat. It also has the tie in the back. It has the buckle, but I'd rather just tie it. It's way more easier and it's quicker for me. But this is also a fave, and it's just that good material, honestly. We're almost done with the first half, y'all. And I think there's a few coats that I didn't pull out of stores because I was like, I didn't wear that thing last year. I'm not gonna wear it this year. Now this is a twofer. This coat is from Topshop. I've had it for quite some time. It's not your warmest, and that's why I put the little vest underneath it, but also love the green color. Obviously, I love green. And obviously, I have a lot of coats in green. It is what it is. And yeah, so this was, I haven't worn this probably since 2020 or 2019. I feel like I remember wearing it to a lot of open houses. I am technically a licensed real estate agent in the New York area. And I worked for Carlos. And I remember wearing this a lot when I would go do open houses and whatnot. And underneath this is a, my old boss called this a dirty snuffleupagus vest, but I don't care. I got this from Saks Fifth Avenue when they were having like a fur sale, and it's lamb, it's real, sorry PETA, but yeah, I love it, but I wear it underneath that just to have an extra layer of warmth because it is such a thin coat, and I don't want to just leave it for the springtime to wear. So I'm like, winterize it and put a little furry something underneath it. And then you're gonna know, I love a good long trench kind of coat. This coat is from a brand in the UK called Sunderbay. I don't really know what they're doing these days. Charlotte Tilbury, no, I forget the girl's name. Sanders. I don't know, I'll put it up though. But her and another guy came up with this brand. Very great basics, but they haven't really put out anything new. And I know from time to time, like, they'll restock on things, but this is one of their vegan leather trench coats, and it feels, the faux leather is so supple. It's just the quality of this trench. And I think I have a lot of stuff from them because they're just the hand of everything, the materials that they use. I loved it. And this coat was everything. I think they also made it in black. But I was like, I have so much black, let me get a cream. And I'm glad that I did because it really stands out in my collection of mostly greens and blacks. But yeah, this one, it's my favorite. All of my coats are my favorite, if you didn't notice. It has to be a favorite to be bought, and I think that should be the rule of everything that we own. So I mean, I have a few things that are faux leather, and you know, one thing I've always noticed about faux leather, it always smells a little fishy. Like, I be spraying my new coats with Lysol trying to like deodorize or something. This damn onesie, child, I don't got the boobies to keep this thing up. I keep putting it in front of you. I'm sorry. Let me swap this thing around so y'all can see the other coats. Oh Lord, I didn't grab it the right way. All right, I could have used my rolling rack, but the rolling rack is actually half the size of this, so it wouldn't have been able to fit everything. So let's start from the front. Now, this is actually gifted, but I wanted to show you guys the how it fits and how it looks. This is from Banana Republic, and this coat is actually, it's pretty sturdy, it's heavy, it feels thick, it feels, I think it is waterproof actually. It has this beautiful belt buckle here with the ridges in there, just really great hardware. I love the lapel, and you will see I do have a trench coat that I love and have been living in for the past couple of years, but this is actually super clean cut, and I was like, you know what, I'm glad that they sent this to me because I needed something normal. I didn't need it, but it's nice to have a normal version of it. So I do recommend. This is a nice trench coat. It's really thick, it feels super sturdy. I love it. I haven't worn it out yet. They literally just sent it to me, and they also sent these pants along with it with a gray vest. These are actually cropped, and I'm going to be doing a video where I'm taking you guys along with me behind the scenes when I'm shooting with my videographer Shamel for like short form video. We're going to use the pieces that they sent because I feel like they look really beautiful together. So I'll take you guys along and you guys will see, you know, how good these clothes look just in movement. But yeah, so this, I highly recommend. This is a really nice trench coat. I was so like, they hit me up in August, and you know, people are always busy. Brands always got stuff going on. And when they sent it to me like last week, I was like, oh, I thought they didn't want to do it anymore. You know, they reached out to me. They were like, we want to send you a gift. I was like, okay, thanks. Totally forgot about it. And they just been caught up. Now, this is Nasty Gal. Brown Girl, she actually influenced me to get this. And I was like, you know what? Because the gray coat I got from Nasty Gal, and I was so annoyed with it being like so, like it shed so much, that I was like, I'm gonna put them on pause with the Nasty Gal purchases because y'all got me shedding all over the place. I had an attitude about that. And when she posted this, I was like, that's a fly jacket. It's faux. All right, let me cop that though. So, what rhymes? I rapped a little bit. Did you hear that? It just came out smooth. No, but this coat is everything. This is like who we shall not name era. You know who I'm talking about. It's giving Mason. Yeah, we're not gonna say his name, but it's giving. This jacket is everything. And I feel like I don't even wear it enough, so I'm gonna wear it next week. You know, the key is cozy and statement. You know, I said this in yesterday's post too. We have to, in New York, you know, feel like our coat is the look. Doesn't matter what's going on underneath, just know that I'm warm. I keep forgetting to take my taser out this thing. Listen, skippity pat pat goes everywhere with me. But anyway, Max Mara, I remember going to the store. I actually got a discount on this coat from a family member who worked at the company. And when I told Carlos I was getting it, he said, that is rent. That is a whole, I said, and right now I can afford it. And so that I will. And I've always wanted this coat. I used to work for Max Mara. I opened a weekend Max Mara boutique in the Saks Fifth Avenue store. I love the people from Max Mara. If Keaton, if you're watching this, I love you, honey. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, I was like, oh no. When she gets a camel teddy from the Max Mara, she's made it, honey. So yes, I spent rent on it, and ever since we've been good. We've been really strong. I have to take her to the store to see how they can help me mend the armpit holes that I've ripped somehow. But love this coat. Really great with a what's it called, crossbody bag or a handle bag. She's not that good with shoulder bags. Like, she'll slide right off, and that be annoying me, okay? And then, well, you know, I had to put this in here. The most recent addition to In the 808, soon to be known as graylayers.co. I had to put in my code because this shit is fly. Like, and you know what? She a little heavy. Like, I'm warm. And I went out to dinner. Y'all saw that I put that look together. I went to dinner at Bergdorf, and I didn't wear another coat over this. And yes, I was in and out the car, but I didn't feel a chill in my body en route to either of those things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt pretty covered. And I love how high it gets on the neck. So she's that girl. She really is. And I can't wait to like redesign this in a much heavier weight or different fabrications, different reiterations of it, and a different lining. I would like to do something, I would like to do a lining that has a little bit of personality. Now this is Boyar Chef Boyardee. No, it's like, I'm just playing. Boyardrovskaya. I got it from Moda Operandi, okay? And it's so big. It's so big. It's like two times bigger than what I normally get, but it was the last one that they had. And I love this coat because it's actually 2 different layers. This whole thing comes off, and it's just a regular trench coat. But the only thing that I didn't love about taking that piece off is then you see the snap buttons exposed. So that's why I really appreciated Banana Republic reaching out and sending me that, because I was like, you know, I would wear it by itself, but I just don't like the buttons out there like that. But this is, anytime I wear this jacket, I get so many compliments on it. Again, has a buckle strap closure, but I never really use it. I just tie it around my waist. And she's just stunning. It's because of the shoulders and how it looks in the back. It's a very fun and funky style. She does have pockets. It's under the first layer. But I don't know what the hell I'm choking on. But anyway, she's an it girl. Like, the coat by itself is an it coat. It's an it factor coat. And anyone that wears it's gonna feel stunning on you. So, and it, you know, it made me, you know, learn about a new brand also, even though I still can't pronounce it as long as I've had this coat. No one's ever reached out and like broke it down to me. So if you speak this language, break it down, like sound it out for me and like spell it out. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Now this is a coat from the Frankie shop. It is a faux leather coat as well. I loved it because it actually really reminded me of the Saint Laurent coat. So I got this either early this year or late last year. Can't really remember. But I was like, you know, that tax bracket to be getting the long Saint Laurent coat. I'm not there yet, so this is really a nice replacement. And she's pretty nice weight too. She fits really nicely. She didn't stink when she arrived, because you know how I feel about them. The faux leathers be smelling a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But I love the chocolate of this. I feel like it is one of those timeless types of pieces that, you know, you're happy that you got her. You're happy that you got her. And she's almost floor length. You know, she hits that bottom of the calf. So, I dig it. I dig it a lot. Now, this one, I love anything from Dries, okay? While I may not be able to buy all of it, I do admire a lot of it. I like the pieces by itself, mixed with other pieces. Like, they can do really no wrong in my book, okay? Mr. Dries, you know what you're doing. So this is, obviously, it's a raincoat, but it's padded underneath. I got this coat earlier this year on sale on Net-a-Porter, I believe. And I just love it. It's so, has a little inside pocket there if you want to keep something closer to your heart. You know, I feel like this is actually a warm coat also. It is almost floor length on me. I am 5'5", and I like that it's like right at my ankle when I wear this. But I also, this coat came out of a season that they had this print on boots, on a turtleneck, on a turtleneck long sleeve dress. They had a couple different things in this type of pattern, and I was like, I have the boots because I got the boots for myself for my birthday the year before. And then when I saw this, it's a bit more muted than the other pieces that they use with this print. I was like, oh, she's stunning. And I like the label of this one. Yeah, I feel like this is a piece where years down the line, I want to get a little video, years down the line, like you pass this on, or you wear it as like a cool ass grandma, and they're just like, oh, my grandma's cool, look at her coat. Now this jacket, I feel like I had been working in wellness for a while before I bought this rag and bone leather jacket, and I hadn't been shopping in a long time, but I was making good money at this place, and I can't name the place because we have legal things between us. But I remember starting to like go to 260 sample sales again when I was working at this brand, and this was like one of the first sales that I went to that got me like, I felt like ever since, I don't know what that was, March of 2019, I just been on this roller coaster of shopping crazy, like, and finding a lot of great sales. But this was like the first thing that had me rolling again since I had left the fashion industry at that time in 2015. But I love that it had this red line. Look how beautiful it picks up on camera. And then the felt wool on the bottom. I love that it had these burgundy patches, brown patches on the elbow. And it is like the perfect fit. Like it is my actual size. I can fit like maybe a little bit of a thinner sweater underneath it. But I love to wear her underneath other coats. Like I could wear it underneath this one. And because literally I went out the other day to that club with my friends, and I was like, this is my, like the jacket is my outfit. It's not a jacket, it's my shirt. Don't tell me different. But I like wearing a coat like this over the leather jacket, so it just has that story, a bit of layering in there. But this jacket is a badass jacket. I'm bad. Shoot. Like it's all of that, and don't mind me, but I love Michael. Did you guys watch the Thriller 40? I think you should because that was on that album. If I pull up my damn onesie one more time, I'm a fight myself. So yeah, and I love that it has this like star there. The hardware, everything is just so gorgeous on this jacket. I really admire and appreciate this leather jacket. I think I actually got it for $250 at that sale. So I was pretty excited. And so this is actually a custom piece by a Canadian brand called The Namesake. So they have different they have silhouettes that they are known for, and then they'll fit you. They'll send you a kit to get fitted, or sometimes they'll do pop-ups here in New York. And I went to the pop-up, and I later added this fur piece to it. It has a lining, the buttons there for you to add a lining in there. But I picked out the lining, which was this like this dark maroon, and then obviously this jacket. I think this jacket is called the Kamala, after Kamala Harris. It has the flat pocket with the zip. I picked out the color of everything, honestly. The gold hardware. And this doesn't, I don't think this opens. They could, if I wanted to reopen it, they could add something there, but I didn't ask for anything. I felt like I wanted something really quiet, and I love the fact that it covers my bum. And I did add the this to it as well. So this is their belt, and it wraps around twice. So I just really, this coat was so much fun. I had never really gotten a piece custom made before like this. And Rose, the whole team, everybody was super nice. And I was like, yeah, let me get that belt. Now I feel like, hold on, I feel like I'm struggling right here. I'm getting a little hot because this thing around my neck, it's real. It's the real deal. But yeah, I think, and then just wrap it around and you tuck it onto the side there, whatever. But I was like, yeah, girl, I need this jacket. This jacket is everything. She's just so chic. I feel like I don't wear her enough. And I don't know, sometimes I feel like I'm scared to wear certain pieces to like someone mess it up. And this color was just so special. You know, I don't have anything this color as far as the green is concerned, this color green. So it was super special. It was definitely, it was pricey for me. And I think it was like $1,500, which honestly I don't think is for quality leather fitted to you. And they take every little detail super serious, so it's worth it. And yeah, it's yours. The other thing that I love about it, they also will ask you if you want like initials or something in there, and I have my initials right there with their tag by the namesake. So I love this coat. And so the last coat, and I know there are probably more coats somewhere in this home because like I said, I didn't take everything out of storage, but these are the pieces that I wear religiously throughout every cold winter, fall winter season. And then this was the most recent addition that I bought, the Aknavas coat, which I finally posted the video that Shamel and I did a couple weeks ago, months ago probably at this point. But I love this coat. It is a faux fur, faux leather. It has faux shearling on the inside to keep you super warm. What is this in my pocket? Oh, gloves. I meant to wear this during the freaking reel. Oh my God. Total miss, total miss. But actually the video was stunning. The video was stunning, but I meant to put those on when I did the video. Anyway, so I'm very happy that it's getting this cold for this type of jacket, because she's a statement. This is what I mean. New Yorkers need a statement coat, and I needed a coat that I didn't need. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know I needed this coat until I saw it. I didn't know I needed this until I saw it. I saw it in Nordstrom's. I was shopping with a client, my friend Devana, and literally I saw it and I was like, I am not here for me today. I'm not shopping for me today. Why am I looking at anything? And then I was like, Devana, we might have to go back tomorrow. I need that coat. And I definitely went back and I bought that coat, and there were only a few left. I don't think Ognavas made a lot of these coats at all. And they should have, because this shit is bomb. You hear me? So I felt very lucky. It was a birthday gift to myself 1 month before my birthday. I always do shit like that. When things hit the floor, it's crazy, because my birthday is September 15th. So anytime, you know, the fall season stuff hits the floor in August, I'm buying it out the gate swinging, because I know certain things are going to just jump off and sell out. And I get it right when I see it at full price, because I don't want to miss it. It's my birthday. Let me gift myself. But this was one of... this coat, y'all. Do you see this coat? Do you see this coat?
Am I venturing into the fashion industry? Come on. Do you see this coat? Man, come on, man.
But yes, those are the coats that I own. It's a lot of black and white, a lot of green, some grays mixed in between, a little bit of camel tones, but these are the pieces that I love and I've been acquiring over the years. Did I literally skip over the puff coat? You know, sometimes when I'm making these videos, I don't know where my mind goes. How can I skip over Rick? How can I skip over Rick? Oh my God, I must have thought in my mind I put it on for you guys. So yeah, hello Rick. She's super light, very like, she feels thin, but once she's outside, she's warm. The only thing about this coat that I have to be really careful for, I typically do not wear this coat if I'm wearing makeup, because when the wind hits, right, the wind catches this little faux, I don't know, wraparound thing, and it'll hit my lip gloss in pieces and you know, my skin, and I don't want to get it dirty. I think I have like 1 or 2 oil spots on this coat already, so I do recommend buying a darker color. And I also recommend getting the longer one, because this one doesn't have pockets. There's no pockets on this, but I love that it has the extra knit sleeve here. And I mean, I do love this coat. I just don't wear it that much, because like I said, it flies up in my face and I'm like, oh my God, I got on makeup today and I'm gonna ruin it. But I do love her. I can't believe I skipped over Rick. Did I get everything? Yeah, I think I covered everything. Like I said, you never know until the end what I got going on. So thank you for watching. I hope y'all like this video. What other collections do y'all want to see? Y'all want to see the updated boot collection? I think I saw someone say boot collection, but what else do you guys want to see a collection of? And I know next month we're going to get back into like styling basic series again, and a whole bunch of other things. I'm very excited for next month, even though we're still in the midst of Vlogmas. But let me know, comment below, what was your favorite coat from today? And yeah, I'll see y'all later, cookies.